Peace to the gods and the goddesses of the nation, of the land, and of all creation. I hope everybody doing well. Hope you blessed, in a positive mood, and spreading that impact on everyone that you come in contact with. First of all, let me say this. I don't condone snitching. I don't want to sit down with no snitch. I don't want to have a conversation with no snitch. So I'm pretty sure that even though I'm not as biased as most would be, and I will take us time to sit down and dissect this little thing that Wack100 said about Jim Jones. Let's just get that straight. I don't condone rats and I don't condone snitching. And what Wack100 did was purely wrong. There was no way in this world he should have been sitting down with no snitch. But as you can see, I'm about to react to this little video. I will stop it here and there to give my little input on it and, say my little piece. But in all actuality, I'm going to let you guys watch this video. We're going to react to it. So let's go.
Hey, yo, Jim Jones, listen. I don't know what your issue with me is, bro. Um, the kid the one called you a snitch, right? Facts is facts, my nigga. I protected you in the interview. I can't stop a nigga on Clubhouse for saying what he gonna say. But that shit on the internet, homie. And any real street nigga know what conspiracy look like. And you gave an order, and that order was carried out. You know what I'm saying? You got gun cases in Virginia, don't nobody know where they went. The fact that you had
All right, let me address this situation right here. How can you call a person a snitch when you ain't seen no paperwork? And not only have you not seen no paperwork, you sitting across the table from a nigga with the paperwork who can show you everybody the snitch. So why would you sit up here and say that he snitched on them niggas' cases when the snitch is sitting across from you and you could easily get that paperwork from the snitch if what the snitch is saying is true? See, this is the issue with Wack100. Wack100 be talking to y'all because y'all don't know the law and y'all don't ask certain questions. How can you call somebody a snitch if you never seen the paperwork? How don't you have the paperwork when the actual snitch that's inside of that case with Mel Murder, Shotty, Fubanga, and everybody else that's involved in it? How can you not have the paperwork and the snitch who has the paperwork and who has corroborated in that paperwork is sitting right across from you and you not asking him to draw out that paperwork? See, Wack is not expecting for y'all to say that. But a person like me, who done been on trial, who done went to trial, beat trial, who beat other charges, who beat ended in the grand jury, who beat charges in my motions, I would know that. Because when you go through all of that, you get your discovery packet. And in your discovery packet, you got the names of all the people that's 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 in your case and that's telling on you. Usually they'll try to redact it at first, but eventually your lawyer could get that overturned because you have to face your accusers. So you gonna know exactly who all in that case. And in 6ix9ine case, none of that should be redacted. Why? Because he's the one who's telling. So if you got the person who's telling you right in front of you, who got those court documents, who got all the information on everybody that was in that case, who lawyers can furnish that to you personally, how you claiming somebody is snitch and telling them we need to see that paperwork? How? And don't tell me it's just about the gun, because anybody can get a gun dismissed. I done got plenty guns dismissed. So don't tell me that's about that. And you're not about to do that much time off a first offense for a gun, anyways. Especially with Jim Jones, which I'm pretty sure somebody else took that. But we talking about the case with 6ix9ine, because you calling him a snitch about that too. And 6ix9ine calling him a rat. Where's the paperwork? 6ix9ine was involved in that case. Why can't he furnish that for us? Back to the video.
Had to have a nigga from jail call, right? And you on the street, you pussy, my nigga. Thought we was better than that. But since you want to direct it to me and not talk about what that man said and
Now
what's
he's a
on the
man.
internet,
Now he's a man. 6ix9ine's a man. Nah, dude. 6ix9ine is a rat. This shows you that Wack100 is influenced by money. If you got money, you bring Wack100 like 200,000, he'll ride with you about anything. He will turn against his own mama to please you. He turned against his whole nation. He turned against every blood in America for a snitch. He is the lowest of the low. So I don't even know why nobody even jack Wack100 anymore. He's not official. He's showing you he's not official. He sat down with a rat. He defended a rat. He went at 21 Savage with a rat. He jumped on a rat nutsack to ride on another homie. Where do you do that at? Where do you respect that at?
right? With you talking on the wiretap lets me know that you are running from something. Because not one time, Jimmy, right, have you addressed what that man said about you. Don't try to redirect it to whack name, my nigga.
Listen, if you know anything about the court system, if you know anything about the system, you would know that if you engage with a federal informant, you will be charged with tampering. You will be charged with, I forgot the name of it specifically, but it's something in the realm of tampering with a witness, by you causing harm to them, by you bringing attention to them. The feds will charge you for that. Why would Jim sit up here and associate himself and talk to 6ix9ine when that's only going to bring the Fed his name to the feds? That's only going to bring attention on him. Why would I sit up there and talk with a rat when all I know that anything that I do, the same thing that like academics was saying about Meek Mill and what Wack100 was saying about 6ix9ine, why would they sit up here and engage with a rat? Why? When all that rat gonna do is tell. It's plenty dudes out here in the streets that's selling plenty of drugs, shooting at niggas and everything. And soon as you go do something to them, they tell. Soon as they get in trouble, they tell. Why? Because they don't have no morals and no respect. They don't care about you. So anything that Jim Jones, Meek Mill, 21 Savage do to this kid is only gonna lead back to them and end them up in jail. See, Wack knows this. That's why he says what he says. Because he knows that these people are not going to take the initiative to come at 6ix9ine. Why? Because 6ix9ine is going to tell. He's an open witness. He's letting everybody knows that he tells. So how can you compete with a rat when anything that you do that's gangster to him is going to lead you back into the arms of the police? But the majority of the people in the listeners are not asking Wack100 these questions, like why he's saying that. But Wack knows why he's saying that because he knows that none of them can touch 6ix9ine. That's why he rolled with 6ix9ine.
Let's keep it where it's at. 6ix9ine, who admits to cooperating, said you gave an order on a wiretap to commit a violent act that was carried out. Now, any real street nigga know that's conspiracy. Every nigga from your neighborhood that was tied to this kid is incarcerated but you.
Now listen, what he's saying is straight up and down wrong. If you heard the video with Mel Murder talking to talking to Jim Jones, Jim Jones was like, man, that dude got to get super violated. I super violate that nigga. That's not saying that you can interpret that as this is what the feds do. If you know anything about the feds, they base their cases on surety. Surety means that they know for a certain, without reasonable doubt. If you ever been to trial, you would know when the judge, when they're about to deliberate, he said that you have to find this person guilty by reasonable doubt. That means everything in what happened with that person has to result to this and have to result to that, and the evidence have to prove that this person is guilty. Me saying, yo, man, you gotta super violate that nigga, man. I could be talking about get away from him, and I could be talking about beating him up. But if there is screwed language in there as far as super violate, which I'm pretty sure that don't go into no blood knowledge or codes or anything of lingo that they talking about, I'm pretty sure that the feds cannot construe that with any other thing. Not only that, how can you go with something that you only 50% per sure about to a person with money? See, when you got money, different things can happen. See why Shoddy and all of them got the little bit of time that they got is because they had money. Money was involved. Lawyers were paid for. And once you got money, that time, another person like Shoddy and Mel Matrix, let's be honest, all of them would have got 40, 40. I know plenty of dudes right now that got 60 years in the RICO system. Something that Shoddy and all of them charged with now. I know people personally who's got 40, 50, 60 years in the federal penitentiary because of the RICO Act. All of them, nobody in there got more than 15, except for a select few who ain't have no money. But Mel Matrix, 15. Shoddy, 15. I think Mel Matrix even got his brought down to 11 years. Why? Because he had money. Money talks. So you're not about to sit up here and say that, okay, Jim Jones, just because he said, oh, you got to super violate that nigga, that means that he was trying to put a death hit. What you doing right now is snitching. You the rat right now. But ain't nobody gonna ask these type of questions.
I'm gonna call a spade, my nigga, since you wanna make it about me. Now I gotta speak, my nigga. Yo, Jim, the world, the streets, you owe an explanation.
Nah, dog, you
And
owe
niggas
an
need to see that
explanation.
paperwork from that gun case you caught, you know what I'm saying, that other state. Because something, it really ain't adding up, my nigga. And let's not forget, Jimmy, this table from the West Coast called you and Mel Murder and spoke about our disgust for what y'all was doing with 6ix9ine at that time.
Let's get it right. Let's be honest, y'all. We never seen Jim Jones fully interact. I think I seen them in a video one time and never seen Jim Jones with 6ix9ine ever again. If you called anybody, if y'all niggas from the West Coast called anybody about 6ix9ine, you was talking to Shoddy and Mel Murder. Cause Jim Jones ain't have nothing to do with that. So stop lying.
You guys went to tell us it was a money play. Y'all was accepting him. It was something y'all had control of. It was y'all business. Could we respectfully stay out of it? So Damus on the West Coast, my nigga, we tried to stop it before it broke. So you tell Mel who called him out.
Listen, let me show you how he lied. The last time that we saw 6ix9ine on the West Coast, Slim 400 and all of the Damus that was over there on the West Coast was trying to get at 6ix9ine head. So you couldn't have called Jim Jones and they told you that's they plate right there. Let them eat, and you told them, okay, we gonna stay out the way. That's another lie that Wack100 is telling you. Not to mention he was getting that 6ix9ine head, saying that 6ix9ine was fugazi, rainbow hair, and all of that. But soon 6ix9ine brought that money his way, everything switched up.
My name? Nah. I think the bitch is a nigga like him who's supposed to be a G nigga, but got controlled by the bag. And you, Jimmy, you should have let that man do his time. Cause me and you on the street, we got each other's numbers. We done pulled up on each other, and we still can pull up on each other today, my nigga. You call me for all kind of shit when you get to Cali, give me your location and all that. So I'm a little confused, my nigga, on why you wanna disturb a man that's doing his time and call yourself, you can't hide behind him, homie. He in prison. You was just on the phone with the homie yesterday.
The reason why he called Mel Matrix is to let Mel Matrix, first of all, know that y'all doing interviews about him. Secondly, that proves the point that he ain't ratting. How can you be in prison for a person that ratted on you, but you sitting up there conversating with them on the phone? Why would Mel Matrix be talking to Jim Jones and Jim Jones ratted on him? Let's be honest. This shows that you don't know what you're talking about. But the masses is not going to listen to what Wack100 got to say. Because why? They don't care. They don't, the majority of the people that's listening to Wack100, they not living that street life. The majority of the dudes that's living that street life barely be on the internet because they too involved into the street. So what is you talking about? I'm done listening to Wack. Wack is fake and Wack is a fraud. There's no way nobody should respect this dude. There's no way the game or anybody on the West Coast should have respect for this dude. This dude will sell his mom out for some money, bro. This dude will sell his best friend out for some change, bro. You get what I'm saying to you? Otherwise, that man, peace to the gods and the goddesses of the nation in the world.